Hey guys, today's story is going to be about an inexperienced DM and a chaotic evil player. I'm a fairly inexperienced DM. I don't DM often, and I don't have the money to afford a player's handbook right now, and I'm probably missing a bunch of rules, so this might be my fault for making a campaign that could possibly put the characters in this position. My players are also inexperienced. None of them have more than 3 games under their belt. All, or almost all of their games, have been with me DMing, so they probably don't know nearly enough about the more complicated rules. But I digress. In session 1, I had 3 players. 2 good, being a fighter, who is Bob, and a ranger, who is Alice. And then we had a chaotic evil bard, who we'll call Chris. The party had reached an island for the first part of their quest. Basically, the town was being overrun by a cult. The same cult who kidnapped Bob when he was a small child. And they were basically taking a monthly fee from every person in the village in order to boost their funds. The PCs arrived in the town while the cult was having some sort of census in the town square. Chris, being chaotic evil, immediately rushed in and asked to join. This seemed a bit odd, but I figured I could still work with it, and they said that the party could only join after defeating 3 cultists stationed around the island. Of course, these cultists were pretty tough, but the party beat them. And throughout all of this, Bob was annoyed at Chris, and poor Alice was just along for the ride. As the group trudged back to the town square, a group of 5 villagers stopped them, refusing to let them continue if they were serious about joining the cult. I wanted to let the PCs figure this out for themselves, and I planned to progress the story according to their choice. If they chose to attack the villagers and join the cult, then fine. And if they chose to explain their situation and try to take down the cult, that would be fine too. Bob and Alice agreed that no, they didn't want to join the cult, but Chris did his best to convince them. And Chris didn't wait for something stupid like a majority vote. He immediately attacked the villagers, and Alice and Bob joined in too, trying to beat him to the last blow. Because, by my rules at least, after the last blow, they would have to choose whether to kill or spare the villagers. And Chris defeated a good number of them, and then the cult leader appeared. "You can join me, or you can fight me. The choice is yours." Alice and Bob, of course, chose to fight him, and Chris decided to join the cult. Now granted, this wasn't him just trying to be a jerk. He really didn't want his character to die, and was just trying to keep him alive. But if he hadn't jumped into the villagers, he would have had all of his HP, and could have beaten the leader with his friends. The fight was brutal. Alice and Bob fought the leader and 2 of his cultists, while Chris pretended to attack them. Bob fumbled and lost an arm, and eventually Bob was on the ground, with Alice barely standing, with both of the cultists dead around her, with the cult leader standing in front of her still with 20 HP. And it was then that Chris finally joined the fight. With me fudging a few die rolls because I'm paranoid about my players dying, they finally beat him. The campaign is still going on now, and tensions between Chris and the rest of the party are mounting. Bob is still missing that arm, and both of the characters, being good, are tired of Chris's antics. But all of the players are still having fun, so it's okay, I guess? Well guys, I kind of feel like this guy might have a little bit of main character-itis. At the least, having a player going against the wishes of the other party members isn't very good. But that's the end of the video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, maybe think about subscribing and joining my Discord to chat and hang out. But, as always, have a good one.